Well, hello there. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit will drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label, we read everything on the label. We take a look at the artwork, we see what they're trying to sell us, we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. A couple of things first though. All of our beers should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I use a ThermoWorks thermometer to test the temperature of all of our beers. There is a link in the description box below if you are interested. Also, all of our beers are tasted in the same stemware, glassware. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. Finally, most folks, when they do a beer tasting, they will take a look. They will sniff, they will sip, and they will pontificate. Well, I'll pontificate, but I sip before I sniff. Why? I'll let wine expert Fred Dex explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I do. All right. What do we have today? Oh, we got a real surprise for you. Established in 1903, it's Miller High Life. Yes, sirree, Bob. It is the champagne of beers. That's what it says on there. It is $3.59 with tax from the local beer emporium. It is, let's see here. All right, 24 fluid ounces. And it says recyclable. The Surgeon General doesn't want me to be a pregnant woman operating heavy machinery. And it says the alcohol on here is 4.8% alcohol by volume, and it also has some nutritional. I tell you, take a look. You take a look at that on there. Okay, can we get real air close here? Now, if you can read that, you're a better person than I am. I tell you, what I think is, and I'm going to pontificate here before I sip. That's lawyer writing. That's simply putting it on there because a lawyer said you had to do it, so you do it, and you hope that people aren't sober enough to read it. That's a strike just on. I mean, you should have at least, if you're going to put the information on there, make it so I can read it. All right. Well, enough of the soapbox. Off I go. A barcode, of course. And, okay, well, what am I expecting? It has been, I would have to say, 55, maybe 60 years since I've had a Miller High Life. It was on senior skip day at Ossining High School. And we went out to Jones Beach. Well, that long ago, I don't know about expectations, but let's crack this open and see what we've got. Okay, I'm expecting a light fizzy beer. We call it lawnmower beer up in Canada. I think they call it farmer beer. So it's something that, you know, if it was 110 out there and 90% humidity, I might go for it. Well, that's what I'm looking forward to. That's okay. There we go. Oh, yes, sirree, Bob. That's real sody pop. As far as the carbonation goes, big bubbles. And we're down there at around 45 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's right there where it's supposed to be. Let's see if I can knock some of them. Try to knock some of the bubbles off the side of the glass, but nope, they're just clinging on there. All right, well, it looks like an American lager. Let's see if it tastes like one. Cheers. Yeah, I took 2 sips. It's just 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday, and my taste buds are having a little siesta, and they had to be woke. No, they're woke now. Look at those tiny bubbles. I mean, that's all right. Well, dissipated very quickly. Well, let's let the taste buds are woke. Let's see what the olfactory friends have to say. I'm getting some kind of a sweet smell off of there. Spun candy, if you remember that, or well, remember it. In carnivals, they would have the cotton candy. That's what that kind of smelled like, but with a little bit of a malt to it, but or grain. Well, let's see what the taste buds have to say. This has got to be the lightest beer I've ever tasted. There is a little body to it. There is some body to it. I'll give you that. It's more than just more than malt soda. But there's more flavor in Coors Light than there is in this, and that's saying something. Huh? All right. Well, the thing is what was I expecting? That's unfair. That's unfair to really go this far, is to really bash it, because I was. Does it meet expectations? I was expecting absolute making love in a canoe, and that's exactly what I got. So, did it meet expectations? Yes, it did. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great, share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.